Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to everyone on X. Hope everyone's doing well. Big up to the 40 people already tuning in. So, obviously, we're just going to talk about the game last night. Transfer talk will be tomorrow night, about 6:45, hopefully. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. This will just be a quick preview, quick review. Get my words out for last night's game, which was all right. I wouldn't say it was very entertaining, but yeah, it's one of those. Hope everyone's doing well, though. Big up to Chris, is already in there. So big up, mate. Hope you were well. Hope you were well too, my friend. Big up to Arsenal above all. Morning, Bobby. What an interesting night that was. And yeah, well, we'll obviously talk about the game. Transfer talk we'll talk about tomorrow. There should be a little bit more meat on the bone tomorrow to be able to talk. So, yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Big up to Silver One. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Mohammed talking about obviously the Watkins. Now, the Watkins thing I quickly want to cover because it's annoyed me. So, people had this information. It's up to them when they drop it. For some reason, they decided to drop that yesterday just before both teams kick off. Absolute stupid timing. That could have been released Sunday night, Monday, very easily. But yeah, I wasn't expecting a great game, to be honest. Girona out already. Arsenal through to the last 16. One of those games. Yeah, it was a bit one of those. Last night I was chill watching us. Weren't bothered one bit. Who cares exactly? Villa leaked the bid for Ollie, so just so that they would get a bigger bid for John, says Cole. No, I don't believe that. To be honest, it didn't really need to be talked about. Obviously, I told you guys in the group WhatsApp that we had 2 bids rejected this week. One of those was Ollie Watkins, but I just didn't feel it needed to be spoke about, to be honest. I weren't going to release the information. It wasn't something that I was going to talk about because, for me, it was something that happened. Bid got rejected. Move on. These things happen. A lot of bids are rejected. And no one talks about it because it's not really worth it because it doesn't help anybody. No one really learns from it. It's just one of those. It's really annoying, if I'm honest. Done my videos for today. For now, 2020. I don't know how many years I'm putting on there. 2025 PTC World Masters Tournament predictions. First round predictions, which starts tonight, and done Bournemouth preview with predictions for the weekend. Please do check out Chris for if you love darts or you have an interest in Liverpool. Please do check out Chris Welch on YouTube. He does Tiddlywinks as well. Very fascinating note, but he also does Formula One as well, which I am looking forward to now. I'm getting a little bit excited that season's coming. So I'm looking forward to this season for the F1, if I'm honest. Anyway, let's talk about the game. So, obviously, Neto did not have the greatest start, didn't show the greatest confidence, but to be fair, and I will protect him on this, when you bring in someone that cold, I will be honest, you're going to get those moments. He didn't even know where he was at one point. So let's be honest. He thought he was still in the penalty area. It's one of those. I feel sorry for him. I also will not be 100% shocked if all of a sudden Neto's loan is cancelled. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's one of those. I think the Ollie bid is just a stunt. It's a look now. No, it's no. I dislike this PR thing. That this is an Arsenal PR stunt. His market value is £60 million. So yeah, it's a good offer. The thing is, what people don't realise is Ollie wants to leave. He wants to come to Arsenal, and that's what a lot of people don't realise. When that happens, when someone says, "Look, I want to go to this team," it changes things. It changes things quite drastically. So yeah, 100% he was shaky. I don't blame him, to be fair. Literally come out. But yeah, let's go. 100%. 100%. Played his first and last game for us. For me, guaranteed. I'm looking forward to the season. Then, yeah, don't do that to me, please. I can't be doing with that. That will make me cry. That will make me cry. Hang on 2 seconds. It's just something come through. Yeah. So Matthias Tell, we need to keep an eye on Matthias Tell at the moment. Obviously, this was meant to be a match review, but obviously, my feed keeps going off. Really thought Marino would show us what he's about against the Spanish team last night, but was so disappointed. Really weak, and so was Odegaard for the disallowed goal. What's happened to him? You tell me. The thing is, I'm not one of these that believes he is the Messiah, that he is this incredible player. I think he's good. That's about it. I think he's a good player. I don't think he should be our number 10. I personally think we should have him as a number 8 and bring in a number 10, personally. So, yeah. Sony one, big up to you, mate. Big up to you. Lando Norris will win it this year. Let's hope so. People will call my darts tournament predictions boring as it's the obvious 2 in final. What you want me to do? Put the 2. Well, yeah, I want you to put the 2 worst. I want you to put the 2 worst players in that final, please, Chris. All right, and I'll watch it. Tell is coming, says Carl. Fingers crossed. Did the Watkins offers just come out of nowhere, and why now and not earlier? I don't know why. I don't know why it was released. Like I've said, there are loads of bids that were rejected constantly. Every day, there are bids rejected, and no one talks about it because it's not interesting. It's not interesting news, in my opinion. Whoever decided to release it at that time was stupid. Both teams were playing. I 100% guarantee that offer did not go in yesterday. For me, I think it was either Sunday night or Monday morning. As I said, there was a reason why Richard, Jason, and Tim were up here. For people that don't know, Wolverhampton is a stone's throw away from Birmingham. So, yeah, it is what it is. Send Raheem back to Chelsea. We'll get on to Raheem. Unfortunately, not as easy as Neto would be to send him back. Because I'll be honest, I don't think even Chelsea want him back. I had high hopes for Marino. I'm very disappointed. He's just a squad player. I'm fine with that. Quite expensive squad player, if I'm honest, though, mate. Would happily see Odegaard 8 and Ethan 10. Yeah, so would I. So would I. Anyway, first goal, obviously Dan Zuma, good finish. Neto, what the hell? But it is what it is. Jorginho, penalty. The right back that I actually liked, Martinez, made an error. Took down Thomas Partey, penalty. Jorginho, what a beautiful penalty, by the way. Yeah, a bit weird. And Waneri, that is where we need to talk about because that was a beautiful finish. Beautiful play. That kid, I don't care what people were saying about, oh, wait, he's not ready. He is bloody ready. He could have started at the beginning of the season, could have played X amount of games, wouldn't have had too much worry about when Saka got injured. But hey-ho, what do I know? But now we're all going, oh, he's amazing. McLaren will win both titles, in my opinion. Red Bull will be nowhere near titles with effect of Newey leaving. Ferrari or bridesmaids, Mercedes will be interesting potential dark horse. Yeah. Captain should have taken the second penalty. I personally would have given it to Havertz. Personally, that's just me. I personally would have given it to Havertz. I feel Havertz needs something for me, but yeah, they kept showing the goal. It was torture. Well, to be honest, and this is what obviously they were talking about it quite constantly because for a reason. He could have got himself sent off, and then we would have had either Setford or Porter coming on. Probably Setford. Would have been a bloody nightmare. I was so pleased when I saw Georgie set up for the penalty. Never in doubt. No, I was never in doubt, but I just think Havertz needed it, to be honest. He's not had a great week, if I'm honest. So, yeah. Ethan is just as ready as Saka was. Totally agree. Just like Lewis Skelly is. B. Hamilton, luck if Mercedes finish above Ferrari. I don't know who this Hamilton is. Hamilton doesn't exist to me. There is no one on the grid called Lewis Hamilton anymore. It is what it is. Right, stats-wise, 39% possession for Girona, 61 for Arsenal, 7 shots for Girona, 16 for Arsenal, 3 shots on target for Girona, 6 for Arsenal, 3 corners for Girona, 13 for Arsenal, 75% accuracy in the final third phase, and 81 for Arsenal. XG for all you XG lovers, 0.77 for Girona, 2.16 for Arsenal. Open play, Girona got 0.76. Danjum was absolute nightmare last night. Anyone that questions why we didn't, honestly, we should have tried to get him back at his Bournemouth days, because I think he would have been an absolute nightmare for teams that we play against. I think he's very good. 0.52 for Arsenal. Set plays, and then we did have 13 of them, but 0.06 XG from set plays tells you everything about how our corners went last night. XG penalties, obviously we got 2, 1.58. XG on target for Girona was 0.43, 2.31 for Arsenal, so that's much better, much more improved last night. Duels, we won them all, simple as that. Happy. Considering obviously we Kivior was in instead of Saliba. Georgie was in, Red Marino. I was quite happy that our duels, we actually overcome them, so that was good. Passing stats, 309 passes for Girona, 472 for Arsenal, 84% passing accuracy for Girona, 86 for Arsenal, 185 passes in Girona's own half, 171 for us, 75 in the opposition half for Girona, 236 for Arsenal. Actually in long balls, 45% for Girona, 42 for Arsenal. Actually in crosses, 25% for Girona, just the 17% for Arsenal. Touches in the opponent's box, which surprised me actually. I thought Girona had way more. Not saying they had way more than us, but I just thought they had way more than 13. It felt like a lot more touches in the opponent's box, especially Danjuma. But hey, maybe it was mainly just him. But 13 for Girona and 40 for Arsenal. Right, let's put the team up. Started last night. Let's check what people have been saying. When do you think we might see a Max debut? For me, I still feel that we're going to bring him on for like 5 minutes at some point in the league. For me, he should be a squad player within 2 seasons. I think he'll be a first teamer within 3 or 4. I have zero doubts in his quality. Zero doubt. He's only getting better and better. He continuously just to improve, and that's all he does. Now, obviously, with Nipan coming in, Lewis Skelly, we've kind of got our new future midfield. So it's interesting and exciting at the same time. Big up to Temi saying evening, Bobby. Yeah, until my social anxiety is better, mate, I won't be seeing him. It's a lot easier if I don't see myself. So yeah, it's not for you. It's literally for me. I don't have to see myself backstage, so I like that. So yeah, interesting XG stats. They are, to be fair. It's quite interesting for the fact that Girona's open play XG was higher than ours. Shows how well they did, because I did think they were quite decent, and it wasn't their first team either. Girona. What was that performance from Sterling yesterday? We'll get on to him. I never thought I'd say this, but thank God the keeper didn't save that shot. Good to see the players working together to take the heat off Neto in the end. Yeah, no, to be honest, I thought Neto did all right after that. Obviously, I don't ever recommend a player coming in from the cold, and by that I mean they have literally no minutes whatsoever for a long time. And that's what Neto's done. Neto's come in from the absolute Arctic cold to then play a Champions League match in Spain. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Did you see Neto trying to save a goal from outside? I did. Well, now he'll be a start if managed well, 100%. I beg Carlisle new striker is not Andrew Dallas. It's just Greg Abbott signing after Abbott been hiding. Let me sign someone I know from Solihull Moors days. Attention seeker. Seriously. I had no problem with the 11, says the silver one. Party, Gabriel, Odegaard, Trossard getting wrist. I was like, okay, strange. Yeah, I Yeah, I'm one of those. I don't know what's the best idea. I think Party was stupid, but we did take him at half time. Um, I just, yeah. To be fair, Odegaard, he needs to play. He needs to find some form from somewhere. Gabriel, it's hard to take one of your best defenders away. So that one I kind of get. And to be fair, up front, mate, we've got no one else. Sorry, I was meant to the wrong message. This is what I'll talk about. Sorry, I'll talk about yours, Arsenal above all in a minute. But yeah, Trossard. To be fair, we've got no one else unless we're going to put Butler Oradeji on. We've got no one else really. I thought Doman couldn't play until next season because he was 14 at the start of the season. He used to be 15 when the season kicks off. Or have I got that completely wrong? Right. You haven't got completely wrong, but there is a possibility that we can still play him. There is a kind of an agreement. If you're not going to play him X amount of time, so it's a bit like Ethan when we gave him those couple of minutes. We can still do the same with Max as long as we promise not to give him too many. So it's like a special card, I suppose. You can do it with younger if there is a promise that it's literally just for an X amount of time. So that's how it can happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Max on the bench at some point and we give him a couple of minutes. If not, next season, I guarantee we'll see him in some form. That's for certain. I think Kivior had a solid game. The hate he gets, I just don't understand it. He's a decent backup, in my opinion. He is decent. It's just not overly fantastic. And I think that's where the Arsenal fans kind of lose their head, which is why Arteta's looking for another centre-back. Why has Odegaard stopped shooting from outside the box? You tell me. I know. Because that's not the way that we play. We kind of want to walk it in. I don't like it personally. I don't like it. Anyway, let's talk about his starting lineup and I'll quickly do the ratings. Chris has just put Duran to Saudi is life-changing money for him. I understand that, but don't like move, in my opinion. No, I don't like it either. I don't like it. Good luck to him. Good luck to him, and well done for getting absolutely loads of money. But he's quality, that kid. He's quality, and it's a shame he's going to get us. It's a big shame. The reason I say it's a big shame, we're not going to get to see him much because it's not that easy to watch the Saudi League here. You can watch it, but it's not as well publicised as the Premier League is or the other big leagues. Yeah, for me, he is wasting his talent personally. Right. So obviously the starting lineup was Neto, Partey, Kivior, Gabriel, Calafiori, Jorginho, Merino, Odegaard, Nwaneri, Sterling. I don't know why I'm doing a weird voice to it. Sterling and Trossard. Right, I was going to quickly go in the ratings, to be fair. Right, Neto. Neto. What do I do with Neto? I think I'm going to have to give him a 6. It did cost us the goal. Literally no idea why he was there. He could have got himself sent off, but he did do well for the rest of the game. So that one. So yeah, Salah needs to go to Saudi. Chris Welch. Marine Slow is not. No, he's definitely not. Party. You know what? He didn't get a 7. I thought it was decent. Kivior gets a 7. Gabriel gets a 7. Calafiori gets an 8. I thought he was very good again last night. Defensively, there's definitely question marks. I can't rule out the defensive issues. But if you put him at the left centre back, I think those issues will fade more than they are at left back. I just don't think he's very good against a pacey winger. So, yeah. But going forward, my God. My God, is he good? If it was me I'm taking the money, I'm going on private desert island, but for his quality, that's what. Yeah, I don't like it either. He is quality, that's the thing. So that's the defence done. We'll start with Jorginho. To be fair, 8. I thought he was decent last night. So yeah. Right, Marino. I don't know what to do with him. I'm going to have to put him in Neto standard, if I'm honest. 6. And Odegaard gets a 7. It was, I wouldn't say he was brilliant, but he wasn't awful to get a 6 last night for me. So, yeah. Waneri gets an 8. I thought it was incredible last night. Very, very good. Sterling. Oh, jeez. He looked decent in patches, but that penalty miss, I'm sorry, that knocks you down because it wasn't a very good penalty. So a 6 for Sterling. Trossard gets a 7 for me. So yeah. Silver One has done ratings. Neto 6, Party 7, Kivior 7, Gabriel 7, Calafiori 8, Jorginho 6, Marino 5, Odegaard 6, Waneri gets a 9, Sterling gets a 3, Trossard gets a 6. No, fair enough. You know, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I just thought Sterling did show some glimpses, but that penalty miss I can't forgive. For Salah profile, makes sense for him to go to Saudi and be treated like a superhero over there, but I think he stays along with Van Dijk. Trent leaves, my opinion, not changed. I'll repeat myself 1,000 times. Yeah, I know you've been on that bandwagon for a long time, and I'm kind of in agreement with you, to be honest, as well. I don't see Salah and Van Dijk leaving at the moment. I just don't see it. Temmie's done some ratings. Awesome. Neto 4, Party 5, Gabby 7, Kivior 4, Calafiori 6, Jorginho 7, Marine Slow 3, Odegaard 6, Waneri 10, Sterling 4, Drossard 5. No, fair enough. Like I said, we all see it different. No one's wrong for me. Let's talk about the subs though. Timber. I'll be honest, that second half might as well not have bothered happening. 7. I thought it was all right, but weren't great, if I'm honest. Lewis Skelly. 6. Havertz. 5. Rice. He came on for just long enough, but it's going to have to be a 6 because it wasn't long enough to actually earn a proper rating. And Martini came on. That's about it. Right, let's talk about Hover. I'll be honest, 5. I thought our set pieces were absolutely atrocious last night. So yeah, 5 for Hover. Arteta, I don't know, 6. I don't see what else he could have done, to be fair. But yeah, right, let's have a look. Arteta gets a 6. Average Cronk is minus 100 and Bishop. Until the window's closed, I would definitely don't do the ratings just yet. Give it the few days that's still left. Apparently, Real Madrid getting frustrated with Trent's situation. No, apparently, well, you're not bullying us, so tough luck. Be patient. Yeah, I think see, a lot of people said, "Oh, Real Madrid have given up." They haven't given up. What they've given up on is trying to sign him in this window. That was what they were trying to do. Now it's just going to be down to the Bosman. So for me, not a major problem. Once again, Anarchy and Fruit Watch, since his input also got us Neto. I will also put Arteta in this one. This is an Arteta thing. He knows Neto well from Barcelona and stuff like that. I don't like it. I never liked the signing. I didn't particularly like it 2 years ago when we were linked with him. But, as a backup, he's all right, I suppose, but we need better. Van Dijk, be sensible about contract extension. Salah is hinting at what he wants, etc. Trent is quiet, to be fair. He is. Right. So that's the show. As I said, I will be back tomorrow. Now, this is where it will be transfer talk. It will be non-stop transfer talk. Ask your questions. See how you're feeling about it, because there's still time to get stuff done. So tune in at 6:45 tomorrow for Transfer Talk. Saturday night will be the preview for the City game, and there will be a watch along and reaction on Sunday for the City game as well. So much to come, much to come. But guys, I need to go. I shall speak to you very, very soon. Am I doing a draw watch along tomorrow? Nah. Nah. I'm not that bothered by it, to be honest. Oh, I will tell you who there's chances who will face. We'll either face AC Milan, PSV, Feyenoord, or Juventus. But to be honest, we're in the final 16, so I don't really care. I'll be honest. I know that sounds really harsh, but we're in the final 16. I honestly don't care who we play. I'll look forward to it. Obviously, one of those is my teams. So I wouldn't mind playing AC Milan. PSV, no major issues. Feyenoord, no major issues. Juventus, no major issues. I'm not that scared, if I'm honest. And yeah, like I know it sounds like being a bit snobby, but we're through. I would do it if we weren't through. If we were in the knockout, obviously the playoffs, then yeah, I'd probably do it. But we're through. I don't care. I don't need to worry about all that crap now. That's for the other teams to worry about. That's for City to worry about. I don't need to worry about it. We're through. We're through. I'll be honest. I don't know how many were that confident that we'd go through in the top 8. So I wasn't 100% confident about it. But I'm glad we are, because now we've got, we don't have to play 2 extra games. So that's good. Funny how media said we were going to get Madrid, but we not now. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Is one hell of a tie, isn't it, for a knockout stage? That is amazing. But anyway, guys, I need to go. So I shall speak to you later. I definitely will be back tomorrow. Take care. See you later.